2020 is the year of the coronavirus pandemic, a year that changed the economic and political landscapes of the world, a year when whole countries were locked indoors whilst millions died, a year that history books will reflect on for decades to come. What a perfect year to get married, right? 2 weeks before the first UK lockdown, we purchased 2 new bikes and created our plan to ride Land's End to John O'Groats via all the UK mainland cardinal points, stopping off at Gretna Green to visit the blacksmith shop to get married. With the change of bikes came the need for a revised logo and new clothing. With ever-changing rules on lockdown, access to Scotland and numbers of guests at weddings, the wedding was far from certain, but we agreed if we could get there and if we could get married, we would. Many members of family were going to join us, but some could not. So our first stop was a socially distanced bon voyage and congratulations from the safety of the roadside. We are recording while you're nattering on your phone to your sister.
Yeah, texting.
It's about typical, isn't it? Are you going to explain where we are?
Well, I said to Ali, we're on the A303 somewhere.
Yeah.
That was about it, really.
That's about all I can manage as well.
We've been on it for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So from where you get on at the M3,
about 20 minutes down.
20 minutes down. So wherever that is.
That's where we are.
You can have a look.
So there you are.
Really dizzy.
We're really good at providing information on our tours, aren't we? We're somewhere on the A303. Eating our chisani.
We are.
So, where are we off to?
I don't know.
You're not very good at this, are you?
I don't know where we're staying tonight. We're staying in some haunted place.
Yarcombe, I think it is. Yarcombe. The old belfry in Yarcombe. Not sure.
The old Belfry, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, so what are we actually... What's day one of what?
Day one of 3 weeks. So that's 21.
Yeah, well, day one of 3 weeks would do. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Yes, day one of 21.
Oh dear.
And we are doing what?
Land's End to John O'Groats.
Anything special on the way?
On small lanes and maybe a few byways, see how we feel, see what the byways look like.
Yes, I suspect that probably we will try the byways and do less than we planned.
Yeah. Bike's quite heavy with the luggage on. But we'll see how, oh god, dizzy. We'll see how we go. Yeah, I'm not feeling great though today.
Well, we're not doing any greenways today, byways
I'm
today.
really dizzy today. I think I've got a bit of an inner ear thing going on. So I'm going to have to do that turn your head upside down and twist it thing when we get to our accommodation tonight.
Probably cut all this bit.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, shut up.
People would have switched off by now. So we're doing Land's End to John O'Groats.
It's rain.
I know.
And we're stopping off at Gretna
Why?
because the family are coming up to see us.
Oh, why are the family coming to see us in Gretna? Seems a very strange idea.
We get to get married.
Are we?
Ah.
Oh, so that's it, yeah. So basically this blog is to basically say I've got a week of freedom left. That's it.
Rude.
Oh,
You're always free, darling.
probably by the time you see this, my freedom will be just history.
Ended it will be.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to get back to my sandwich. To provide a bit of background, one of the bike's tyres was wobbling. How do we know this? It started on Izzy's bike, then moved to mine when we changed the wheels over. The bike had been into the dealer a number of times. The wheel had been re-trued and rebalanced, but the wobble was getting worse. We had run out of time and decided to press on in the hope the wobble would settle down. It did not. climbed the hill. Ouch. I'm recording.
It's all about you.
Yeah, it's all about me.
I'm here
Get
too.
out of it. This is about me.
Well, I'm here too.
Yeah.
Shush.
Oh, we just climbed the hill. We were greeted with, oh, it's gone now. Hopefully you caught that. There was a little bit of a nice flare on the clouds with the sunset. So, if I haven't, then Izzy has.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's how you're supposed to get it. Right, carry on. Hello. You're getting quite inquisitive, aren't you, really? I wish I could do that. Okay, I just wish I could do that. Stick my tongue up my nose. Izzy was unwell and not getting any better. It was one thing following me on straight roads, but when they started twisting, Izzy's balance was becoming a problem. Smiling on camera. Yeah, sweet. It was so windy on the Lizard Point and the audio was barely usable. We discussed finding a B&B as the storm was due to push in overnight, but we were booked on a campsite. However, there was no room at any inn, and the campsite it was to be. Land's End was uneventful, parking for 2 bikes in an empty enclosed resort that exploits visitors at one of the best known geographical points in the UK. After pitching the tent, Izzy threw up and went to bed with no food. Carl ventured off into the rain and returned with a packet of biscuits. After a night of bad weather and not much sleep, Izzy gave in, finally listened to her body, and we headed for Redruth Minor Injuries to seek help. A few pills later, and we decided to push on to that night's accommodation. Sticking to straighter main roads, Izzy could just follow and not worry too much about turning her head and affecting her balance. The pills did help.
So, how's your wheel?
I'm trying to think of the right word without.
It's a non-swearing channel.
Was it? Yeah. It's food. No. It's not nice. At about 35-40 miles an hour, I take my hands off the bars shake big time, and I have to grab hold of the bars again. Mm-hmm. No, that's what I'm saying. But so far this whole day, pretty much all we have done.
Yeah.
Is motivation to progress. Yes. Thank you.
That was really good.
Don't you just hate that? If I'm not happy with the meal, I will tell you.
Just eat your ham and chill.
You don't need to interrupt me eating to ask.
Just eat your food. Is it nice?
No, wait.
Is it nice?
Wonderful. It's nice.
That's all he wants to know.
Yeah, but it's interrupting my eating to ask me. I've been told to stop ranting, so it's got to go off. Right. Well, yeah, day 4. I haven't been very good at keeping up with these vlogs. You'll see why. Today's quite a big vlog. But anyway, day 4 of Land's End to John O'Groats via Gretna Green. Just wondering how many letters there are in the alphabet, because I think we're running out. Anyway, I think we're on to plan, I don't know, make up a number. Choose a letter. Choose a letter. Yeah, we're on plan something or other, and it may well change again. Who knows? As most of you will know, one of the T7s, my bike, has had a problem with the front wheel, for the last couple of weeks. We have trued the rim up. It was out laterally and radially. It was the way it was shipped from the factory. So anyway, so the wheel wobble. It's one of those slow speed wobbles that you feel at fast running pace. Feels worse at about 45, particularly when going downhill with a bit of braking, holding on to the bars for dear life. Get up to speed and it turns into a bit of a vibrating buzz. There's obviously something wrong there. The dealer had tried to do what they could in the short space of time that we had. They were unable to do anything. So we thought we would still go. Still on the plan, still got to get to Gretna, still want to do it on the bikes. But actually, the wobble has got worse. I personally think it's the tyre, but I don't know. We'll find out. The wobble has got worse. So to add further things, Izzy hasn't been feeling too great. Forgive the pronunciation, but labyrinthitis or thintitis, something like that, I don't know. Balance of the ear, which obviously isn't very good for riding a bike. And went to see a doctor yesterday, got some pills, basically under advice if the pills don't sort out the symptoms, then shouldn't ride. Yesterday felt okay, this morning really bad. Balance is really bad, not great. So, decision has been made. My bike is going back to the dealer with Izzy on board. We're now waiting for the breakdown. I will ride Izzy's bike home and put it in the garage and leave it there. I will then jump in the car, go up to the dealer, pick up Izzy. Tomorrow we will, or tonight we will stay at home, so we're back home again. Boo-hoo. Tomorrow we will pack the car and probably won't leave until Thursday actually, but we will head off to Gretna in the car. So the marriage plans of getting married in bike gear is out the window. We will still brand it, we will still film it, we will do what we will. We then have 2 weeks in Scotland camping from the car. We'll see how it goes. Not really looking forward to Scotland in the car, but I've never done Scotland in the car, so why not? it'll be different. So that's the plan so far. So we sit here waiting for the breakdown, and then we carry on from there. If nothing else, this adventure is all about being adaptable and accepting things being thrust upon you that aren't your first choice, but accepting them and making the best of them. I have to say, Izzy has been a Trojan in trying to fight through it, but it's not getting any better. My wheel, I've been a Trojan trying to fight through it. I probably still could keep going, but is it safe? I wouldn't like to test it under really heavy braking, let's put it that way, and it's messing with my head. So plans change, but we will still go ahead. We are still getting married on Saturday. That is going to happen one way or another. Seems to be everything's against us. Anyway, enough of the prattling, and that's it. So yeah, next time you see us, we'll probably be home.